Welcome to the Embroidery Works duplicate demonstration. Today I'm going to show you how to duplicate a job, and one of the best features of the new site is that we can now duplicate jobs that have all sorts of processes on it, like the screen printing or the digitals or the embroidery, not just the embroidery as we could before. So I'm just going to go looking for my job, which is a Forza Motorsport Polo job. So there's my job there, there was a date that it was out. To duplicate a job, it's got to be a closed job. You can't duplicate jobs that are in process. So if I click on there, it's going to bring up my old job. Now that looks like it had an embroidery on the front, and then one on the left chest under the folder, one under the right sleeve, and a screen print on the left chest and a screen print on the back. So I can just go in here and I'm going to click on duplicate job. It's going to ask me, are you sure you want to duplicate this job? I'm going to go OK. And then it's going to come up with this. So the screen is split into three sections. You've got the first section, the delivery detail section, the job lines and the garments. You've got to attack each one of these segments at a time. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to put in my order number, which is going to be test 03. I'm going to put in some job comments, like, can I please have this? And then I'm going to select the due date from the list. So, and I want it by Friday, so I'm going to put Friday on there. So then I'm going to go save changes to there. Now the next pane is the delivery address details. So in here you can type, for example, your customer address. So it could be Forza and they I think he's 53, Surrey. Crowlin. His contact is Sandro. His phone number is 021. These details up here are mainly for your reference if you need. We won't be using these email addresses to email your clients or anything like that, so that's something that you can just put in. One of the things about the system at a later date, we may sort of get it so that we can email dispatch notices to your client, which look like you. His name's Sandro, and then we can save that. And now we get down to the job lines. So this time I'm going to be running 10 of those shirts. So I type in 10, and then I hit the U button, and then I type in 10, and then I hit the U button, and then I'm going to type in 10, and then I'm going to hit the U button, and so on for the rest of the job lines that are there. If there are any setup charges, like the two down the bottom, they're going to be just put in automatically. The garment comments works similar to the garment comments in the old. So I've got 10 polos, 5/small, 5/mediums. And then we're going to hit save. Now once I've done that, all 4 panels are saved and updated. Then I can go and click my submit job. Now at that point, it's going to send me an email, which I've just got over here, and I'm just trying to drag over, but it's not. There it is. So there's my email. We can open that up. See you, mate. And it's submitted the job. It shows us what it's been duplicated from. It shows us delivery dates, and everyone's been emailed on this that needs to be. And that is pretty much how you duplicate a job. At this point I can also go and assign deliveries if the delivery is already in the system. So if I had assigned deliveries, it comes up and it brings me a list of all the deliveries that are in there. So if any of these were the polos that I was looking for, I can hit the assign button and that will actually assign it to the job.